on the mic, it's a game for all seasons. Dropping knowledge bombs, yeah, he got 1,000 reasons. Football to the hardwood, track to the grind. Perfect time fitness, he be flexing the mind. X and Rick Timmons, the squad so unique. Opinions hit harder than a linebacker peak. Comedy and culture, yeah, they got that blend. When the whistle blows, it ain't close to the end. Coach E, game for all seasons, we ride. Laughs and lessons, the crew by his side. Sports, life, culture, they keep it alive. In the post-game word, that's the vibe.
See, I had to keep the dude in the tight surveillance, man. That's why I'm wearing these bummy clothes. You had to make sure the dude had his payroll before I made my move.
Tell us how you cut him.
Yeah, I ain't cut him with no knife. See, I had to keep the dude in the tight surveillance, man. That's why I'm wearing these bummy clothes. You had to make sure the dude had his payroll before I made my move.
Tell us how you cut him.
Yeah, I ain't cut him with no knife, man.
But you told me last night you cut the dude.
With these, I cut him. I am a chain belt in Kung Fu. Bruce Lee was my teacher. Watch this. What? Called the quarter blood technique. You do that, a quarter blood will drop out of a person's body.
Tell how you beat on the cop.
Wasn't no cop, man. It was cops. Plural. 9, 10 cops. Beat the shit out of 10 cops and had to change my whole strategy around.
I tell you what, whenever you get hit with that quarter blood technique, you about to check out and go see Jesus. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons with your boy, Coach E. Brought to you by Perfect Time Fitness with your boy, Coach E. That is me. Local neighborhood high school football, basketball, track, speed, conditioning, strength coach at Twinsburg High School. Local CEO, El Presidente at Perfect Time Fitness and Meal Prep. I want to let you know that you can email this show at gameforallseasons@gmail.com. You can also watch this show here live. We are live on YouTube. Game for All Seasons. Coach E, put that in the space bar. In the search bar, and you will find us. You can also download this podcast wherever you get your podcast from. So since we got all that out the way, I got 3 assistant coaches that do this thing with me. On the left-hand side, I got Zen. What is cracking, Zen?
What's going on, Coach? Ooh, oh man, what's going on, Coach?
Preacher Paulie.
For real. But yeah, let's see. Ooh, look, we making a whole bunch of type of mistakes here tonight. Hey, we getting it together though.
We here now. I see you. You on there? Let it ride.
Okay. But what's going on, Coach E? What's going on? Look, I'm learning this stuff. We doing a live stream, making all kinds of mistakes, but we're going to get it together, folks. But I feel good. It's a nice Wednesday night. I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia, enjoying this nice weather. Like I was telling y'all earlier, man, 70 degrees. I just left Cleveland, so I'm bringing stuff down to come back down here, and I'm out here with hoodies on and 70-degree weather. Folks looking at me sideways, but it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna head back to Cleveland. And I'm gonna pack accordingly when I come back the next time. So you know what I mean. but what's good, Coach E?
That quarter blood technique, I'm telling you, you ain't gonna get jumped. You ain't gonna get hurt or nothing as soon as you hit somebody with that. It is a classic. Now we got HOF Hall of Fame down bottom, DF Dub, Ricky Parisi. No,
MIA.
He called off today, and that it will go against him. He will get a pink slip. He will get a demerit. He will get written up. Okay, so we don't roll like that. Come to work. Get your ass here on time. We got the other assistant coach, B Sizzle, Mr. Taboo Timmy Owens. What's up, B Sizzle? Cavs.
Cavs. Hey, can you hear me now? Don't put that zoom in on me. I ain't shaved, man. The baby been going ape shit for a few days now, so I ain't shaved. But that's all right. Look, before I tell these people who I am, look, I wanted to talk about a couple things first. The fact that people have not paid attention to both Barack and Trump have said that the aliens are real. And everybody just kept on going with their business as usual. But another full disclosure is coming. But I was going to go down that rabbit hole, but I have to sing the tap song for a national black treasure in Warrensville has burnt up, a.k.a. Whitmore's. Whitmore's is no more, man.
Yes.
No.
I mean,
Where I'm gonna get my shoulder sandwiches from, man? We need the shoulder. I gotta go to Bruh, exactly. And look, they probably ain't gonna come back because now it's a GoFundMe page up. They want 55,000, so that means they done spent up the insurance money.
They probably have insurance money, B. Yes.
Yeah, man, it's over, man. It's over. So just want to pour out a little liquor. If I had some, it's all gone. I done drank it up. Anyway, it's not your boy, but your favorite grown-ass man. Disappointed. Wanted to show the sandwich so bad, Mr. Taboo Timmons. I'm going to try not to feel Eeyorish because I can't get my food and my fresh cuts and the sauce.
I'm going to bring you down to Atlanta. I'm going to take you to Fat Matt's and give you a shoulder sandwich, the best shoulder sandwich you will ever have in your life.
Really? What made it good?
That joint burned down, but they did right with the insurance money when they burned that joint down. They was able to build it back up and reopen it.
Yeah, they burned the right way. The grease on the walls. Okay, man. I like, damn, Homestyle Barbecue in Bedford, man. And shout out to them. They got a good little sandwich because they toast up the bread. That's a different take than that soggy bread we used to. So having that nice toasty, crispy bread is very, very nice. Texas toast. Very, very good. And they got the freshness. So, yeah.
B, I ain't know you came all the way out here for that, man. You know, that's right up the street. I hit them for that brisket sandwich, dog. That brisket sandwich and the fries with sauce. Man, get you that brisket sandwich and them fries with sauce, man. That
you cheating on brisket shave, man? Thought you only had one brisket man in your life.
In case of emergency, yeah, definitely pause that. Bruh. In case of emergency, break this. And that's my break this. That's that home style. That brisket, man, it's really good for real.
All right, I'm going to go there tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to go there tomorrow. I'm going to sneak out and go there
tomorrow. You ain't
playing. We live. I can't sneak out. Well, I'm sneaking out. Still watch anyway. I'm sneaking out the home style. I got a work call over there.
All right. Well, fellas, I got to go ahead and do this, man. It was a long time coming. I want to say it was kind of inevitable. It ended on a sour note. The 2025-26 Beechwood basketball campaign with a bang. And when I say bang, I do mean bang. Man, we got dunked on so many times. They banged out so many times. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, we lost 87-12. I repeat that just in case you think you're hearing stuff. You heard what I said. It was 87-12. And with that being 87-12, the first quarter, it was 35-0. I'm gonna repeat that too. 35-0. Dog, we tried to tell these people, mind you, I'm gonna go ahead and lay it all the way out. We played Lutheran East, the number one team in the state in Division 5. We were the worst team in the state in Division 5. So of course, the first round of the playoffs, you know how the brackets go. If you don't, let's say NCAA March Madness, you do the brackets, you got the field of 64. The 16 seed always plays the seed in the first round. And typically the games go like that. Been warning these kids all week. Been warning these kids, like, yo, they're really, really good. They're really, really good. All right. All right. Yeah. All right. So they started doing the Instagram stuff. They started looking at the clips on Instagram. Like, oh, wow, their point guard can dunk. Oh, boy. That's when it started hitting home. Like, oh, man, we're in trouble. Sure enough, that point guard came out, took that first steal, came down the lane. Bow. That started the onslaught right there. So we proceeded to throw 7 straight turnovers and aid them 14 straight. Barely got the ball over half court the first half. And we had, let's see, it was 56-10 at halftime. And yes, I did say we finished the game with 12. We scored 2 points. That's second half. So we went out with our heads down, hurting pretty bad. Tried to tell them, but they found out the hard way. So basketball is officially over. I am in full off-season training mode, which leads me to this, Zen. March 28th at 2 p.m. It is a Saturday. It is going to be at the Edge Sports Facility out in Twinsburg on Ravenna Road. I have my lineman camp, part 2 of my lineman camp. I'm going to need y'all to go and sign up on Eventbrite. The event will be posted in 2 days. I'm giving you the heads up right now, just in case you're not watching live. If you will be seeing this in 2 days, go ahead, sign up on Eventbrite, search Lineman Camp Coach E. You will see it. You will pay. You will get your ticket, and you will show up, and you will get good quality work. Okay? So March 28th, Saturday, 2 p.m., Lineman Camp, Twinsburg, the Edge Sports Facility. See you there. Okay. Now for a word from our partner.
What's up, Goodfella family? It's Miles. As you know, tax season is right around the corner. So here are 3 things that you could do right now to make sure your 2026 filing experience is smooth and stress-free. Start gathering all your documents. Tip number 2, clarify your business expenses. For business owners, separate your business and your personal accounts. This helps us clearly identify true business expenses. Tip number 3, let us know about major life changes. All that impacts your return. Please don't wait until the last minute. At Goodfella, we help you prepare smart and file confident. Start early and let's get you set up right for 2026.
All right.
So if I'm not mistaken, Zen, you did talk to Brother Miles today.
Yes. So anybody that is listening under the sound of my voice, to let them know, if you get your taxes done through Goodfella, you will receive a special discount if you mention the word Coach E. So please remember to do that when you do. And as one that has used Miles, I am he saved my behind last year. I was like, I don't know what I'm about to do. I was like, man, can you help a brother out? I'm gonna be full transparency. Brother hadn't filed in like 3 years, right? So I was like, man, I gotta get this back on track. I was like, yo, Miles, man, can you get me right? And boy, did he ever. He got me back right and on my feet. Like, I was like, yo, what? I was laid out, sprawled out. He was like, you can get up off the ground now. So I believe in his magic, man. He works it. He don't do nothing and no crazy underhanded stuff or nothing like that. So yeah, shout out to my man Miles, man. I shall see you in a couple weeks, man, for sure. So, but
yes, sir, Milo.
Let me talk about this combine, Coach E, because this is your favorite time of the year when it comes to the off season. You love you some combine.
Yeah.
I look, I used to be like you, but I done fell off. Now I've definitely fallen off this combine. Now I guess it's getting bigger and better because the NFL done moved it to prime time now.
They did.
It used to be during the day. The only people who got to do it, to watch it, was unemployed people or athletes. So you know what I'm saying? Or celebrity types. But they done moved it to prime time. So what you thought about that move, Coach E?
I liked it because you know why I'm so addicted to the combine, because I am a one-time participant in the combine. So every time I watch it, I relive it and I imagine myself being back there. The drills, the medical examining part absolutely sucks to high heaven. But once you get on the field and get in your element, that's the part that you can't wait to show out for, especially if you're a big test guy. I was always a big test guy. So I'm always anxious to see how everybody else tests. So I love it, man. I was able to see it, mentioning the loss. So I had free time to come home and watch it. So from 3 to 8, it was on 3 to 8 every day, except for Sunday. Sunday was the offensive lineman. So they was on, I think they came on at 1. So that was still decent time. So I love it.
Okay, and that was the weekend though, so that's why it came on early. But yeah, during the week it actually came on, rivaling like the NBA games and other things, your primetime television as well. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, I think the NFL getting carried away. But let's move on from there. Let's talk about your Ohio State Buckeyes. They had a good showing, 2 in particular, and that's Carnell Tate and Sonny Styles. So after this showing, we're the Browns. We're sitting at 6. Did Carnell Tate do too good of a job where he won't be there for us at 6 now, Coach E? Is he out of the running for us?
No, I don't think so. I think he's sitting right where we need him to be. I think everybody expected him to do what he did, so I don't think he hindered himself or he pumped himself up. I think he tested right. Actually, the 40 was a little bit surprising because he only ran a 4.52. I know he's faster than that. So at the pro day at O State, he'll probably run like a 4.47, 4.45, something like that. But 4.52 is still decent because he's shown on film. Tape don't lie. You can run whatever you want on the 40, but the tape don't lie. I don't remember seeing him getting caught from behind. I don't remember seeing him not breaking away from the defense. So I think he's going to still be sitting there right where we want him. And I've been wanting him there at 6 anyway for, as long as it's ever since he declared himself for the draft. So I think it'll be perfect, man. Now, asking me something else is a different situation. Do I trust Byron's cousin Andrew to pick him at 6? That's a total different question.
Yes, he will, man. Yes, he will.
Why will he pick him this year when he didn't pick? Oh, we got a shout out from my man Miles at Goodfellas. What's going on, Imani? I see you.
What's up?
But yeah, so what makes him, because that's the one thing. Coach E just hit it dead on the head with that one. So why will we trust Andrew Berry to do the right thing when he hasn't done it thus far? Like, talk to me. Like, man, all right, so I guess you could say you were right about Travis Hunter. I still want Travis Hunter.
Come on, man.
Mason Graham, we got Mason Graham and we got Carson Sweat. No, we got Quinshon Judkins out of that trade. I still want Travis Hunter, even with the horrible rookie season that he had. I still want him. I'm sorry.
Nah, man, he's trying to play both sides, man. If he can just fall back and pick a side of the ball, man, he ain't ready for that both sides life. He just ain't, man. He did that big fish, small pond, Colorado against insurance agents, now janitors and pool boys, but now you in the NFL. So, as you know, Mr. Taboo Timmons was trying to tell y'all the whole time. I'm like, look, he ain't this. What you calling me? Natural born athlete, natural born killer. He gonna come in the league and take the league by what y'all say? What happened to all that, man? So, like I say, man, you pick a side of the ball.
He got hurt. That's all.
Yeah, before he got hurt, he wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't doing nothing before he got hurt.
He was coming on right before his injury.
Oh, he made 2
the
catches.
The first couple games, no, he didn't do good at all.
Uh-huh.
See you once again, ladies and gentlemen. America, I want you to understand what kind of guy you're dealing with when we're listening to him say this. This is a guy who doesn't watch college football at all. So that's not a reliable source. Continues.
I tuned in. I knew just enough. I got Light Skin Nation. He ain't here tonight. Ricky Perez, he was with me. We was killing y'all in the debates, talking about what he wasn't gonna do, and we was right. Light Skin Nation prevailed. Travis Hunter was shit in the NFL. He made 2 catches instead of 1. Whoop-de-doo. And so in a Browns uniform, he wasn't gonna turn nothing around. We got solid players that's gonna be here. And now back to me. back to Travis Hunter. I mean, not Travis Hunter, Andrew Berry, my cousin, as y'all say, my cousin. Look, the man had a great draft. We had key pieces, longevity pieces that's gonna be good. Who? You don't think Graham? Graham didn't have a decent year. Graham, Judkins, and Schlesinger.
One draft. I'm saying Barry had one good draft.
Yeah. So it's momentum.
One out of 6. That's an F.
You're right. But that's momentum. Momentum. Now he gonna come back and he gonna do good next year. Tate will be the number 6 if he's still on the board. I really hope and pray he's still on the board, man. Just let us get the man. So, you know what I'm saying, y'all boy, if he start over your other hero, Watson, if he start, then he could throw the ball to him. You see what Baker was doing with Ibuka, whatever the man's name is from O State. The O State boys, they catch the ball. They catch the ball.
Ibuka.
Oh, I got it right? Oh,
but
yeah, see? Yeah.
Let me ask you this. So we're talking wide receiver, but we also know that one of our pressing issues is the offensive line. So we talking offensive line play. What's more important? So if you had to put one or the other, and you're sitting at 6, because we're talking about the offensive line, we potentially could have 5 new offensive linemen next season.
True.
We'll be the first team ever to do that. If that's
we already got one. We got one, right? So the other 4 might happen as well too. So is it more pressing if you're at 6 to get top of the end, the top end offensive lineman, and then settle for the second or third or fourth wide receiver at number 24, or do you go with the top end wide receiver and settle for the second or third or fourth, fifth offensive lineman at 24? Let me tell you why. His name is Joe Burrow, throwing to Jamar Chase. Went to the Super Bowl with the most sacks. I repeat, the most sacks and the most horrid offensive line, but yet and still went to the Super Bowl because he had a man he could just toss that ball up to, and Jamar Chase, he go get the ball, he go catch the ball. Enough said. We can get those other guys later on down the line. Yeah, we drafted a lineman and Joe Thomas. Sure, we drafted him. He was high, but you know, what happened? What happened? We drafted him. He made the Pro Bowl every year, but what happened in the grand scheme of stuff? Nothing. He was a great player. Nothing happened. Go get a dynamic man on offense.
All right, and we got Larry Curry. What's going on? I recognize that name. So I personally think Andrew Berry should have been fired. I personally think Andrew Berry should have been fired, but he is coming off the best draft of his career. He's always been willing to make moves, just not the right ones. Paul DePodesta is gone. This is all true. Very much true, Larry. DePodesta is out of here. And you kind of speaking to Taboo Timmons' point right there. But we're going to see. We're going to see. I like Berry's non-draft moves. He's actually been better at that than he has been with his actual draft picks itself, boy.
So that's what I was going to hit on, Zen. It depends, since I'm so happy, of course, that free agency happens before the draft, so you know what you got to get in the draft. So we could have a good free agency period, starting with that one tackle that we just got from Houston, but it depends on if you got to see what Poachers is doing. You got to see what Whippler is doing at center. You got to see how their health is coming along to know what you got to get. Then the 2 guard positions and that other tackle, it depends if you want to stick with DeJuan Jones and see if he pans out and stays healthy, because you have another tackle in DeJuan Jones. It's just up to you to see if you want to wait and see what it's going to be. He's shown flashes, but that's when Callahan was here. So I don't know if this offensive line coach is as talented or as good as Callahan that will bring out the best in DeJuan Jones, but that's another spot you might have to only worry about depth and not a starter. So it depends on how you want to play that. So I think you should still get that receiver at 6 just because you need a receiver. I would rather you do the line stuff in free agency and towards the middle of the draft, because this draft has proven to be kind of deep at offensive line, but they don't really have like a standout. You can say this Maliua guy from Miami is a standout, but that's just because of his size. His tape still shows a couple flaws. His arm length is kind of short, which you're not going to want as a tackle. Hence the Patriots with that damn tackle from the Super Bowl where he got killed. So we don't want that guy. If you do, you want to move him to guard anyway because they've been projecting him as a better guard than tackle.
Man, hold on. The host can't participate in the chat, man. What is this?
I was about to say, what happened? I ain't see it.
What happened? What are you talking about? I'm not the host.
This dude's a fool. Yeah.
Somebody's picture is on there too.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
On over to the beard
guy. Is there a ban button? Can I ban him from ever commenting again?
Hell no, we won't go.
But yeah, that's what I think, man. You should play the offensive lineman game with the free agency. If you're gonna spend whatever money you got to spend, do that there because that's where your bread gonna be spent anyway. So, and you can get everything else that you need in the draft. We good on defense, except we might get 1 or 2 DBs, but that could be later on as well because it's pretty deep at DB in the draft too. So we still got those second-round picks, still got 2 first-round picks, so might as well start at 6 with that game-changing receiver that can help your offense that scored 16 points a game. Let's get that out of the way immediately.
Okay.
What about safety, man? What about safety? We ain't got no safety, right? I know
Ronnie Hickman.
Is he
We
good?
got 2
Grant
safeties.
Dale pick.
Strong stuff.
Oh,
He
Dale Pitt.
started
I like
every
Dale
game.
Pitt. I like Dale Pitt. That's because
Yeah.
Dale Pitt was hurt, wasn't he? I like Dale Pitt, though. I do like Dale Pitt.
No, he played every game too. He wasn't hurt.
Is it? Okay. All right, we got to see. We
Hickman
ain't got
started every game and he had 4 picks. That's a big year for a safety. That's pretty good for an undrafted safety at that. You getting hella ROI on that.
Well, the man gone, man. Swert's gone. So you still think we gonna be that dynamic on defense?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I look confident.
Let's talk about the other standout, the one that people can't stop talking about is Sonny Styles, the linebacker from Ohio State. Ran a 4.46, had a 10-yard split of 1.56, had a vertical jump of 43.5 inches, which was crazy, and a broad jump of 11 feet 2 inches. So he went out there and he showed out. So everybody's talking about him. They say he moved up. How I don't know if he necessarily moved up. He just got on people's radar more so than ever now. So the last time I saw a linebacker do this well at the combine, you know who I'm about to mention, Coach E. Vernon Ghost.
Say it.
Vernon Ghosted.
Yeah, he wasn't a linebacker though. He's a DN.
Okay, all right, I'll give you that. But it did spark up those memories. So why isn't Sonny Styles him?
Because he's a better football player. At the beginning, at the core of Sonny Styles, he's a hell of a football player. He's just a freakish athlete as well as a good-ass football player. If you watch his tape don't lie. He sees it and he attacks it. He doesn't have a false step. That 1.56 10-yard split, that's the thing that's very important for linebacker and D lineman. Shameless plug and shameless brag. My 10 was a 1.52. Anyway, so if you look at that 10-yard split, that's just telling you how fast he's going to get to the ball. Meaning, if the ball carrier is going to the right or to the left, he's going to close that gap and close that hole that the offensive running back or receiver or whatever thinks that crease and that gap is there. He'll be there literally in 1.5 seconds to close that gap in that hole. And not to mention, he's 6'5", 245, moving like that. So once again, that's what makes him different from Vernon Golston too. Vernon Golston wasn't even that tall. Vernon Golston was a good 6'3", 6'3.5". That's a huge difference with your hand down in the grass going against those huge linemen instead of being Sonny Styles, being in the 2-point on your feet, 6'5", being able to see over those offensive linemen 5 yards off the ball and still be able to be athletic enough and have the smarts and have the football IQ to get there and read the defense as fast as he gets, especially as an athlete. And I was showing my brother that. I don't know if y'all ever seen him play basketball. He went to Pickerington Central in Columbus. He dunked everything with aggression and violence. So you can see what kind of athlete he was on the basketball court, let alone the football field. The football field stuff speaks for itself, but see him on the basketball court, you can see what makes him different than everybody else. But he's a hell of a football player. He's not just a great athlete. He's both.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to take your word for it. Nah. With this
Did
much
y'all not watch him
athleticism-
play for the past 2 years?
No.
I mean,
Wow.
you gotta blend it in.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. He didn't stand out. I'll be
that's what I
honest
was
with
just
you.
saying. Yeah,
He
blend
didn't
it in.
stand out more so than to me than Reese. No, he didn't stand out. Reese was the one who stood out.
He
on
didn't
that
stand
defense.
out.
Him and Caleb Downs. I'm sorry.
Downs a
So
lot.
What?
Yeah, I heard Downs a lot.
and so
Whoa.
yeah. So
Whoa.
his name, I'm sure he did his thing. Of course, he did his thing, but he didn't jump out at me quite like Reese
Oh
and
my
Downs
God.
did for him. So but it looks like he's
I
gonna be
literally
the number 2
sent you
Ohio
some-
State player.
I sent you some film too on Sonny Styles. It's a
I didn't know if you
whole
was sending that to
2-minute
me.
reel of film. Huh?
My bad. I was like, I didn't know you were sending that to me.
You-
I thought you just threw that in the mailbox. Okay, that was to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
your homework,
yeah. I was
yeah.
sending it to you because while we was talking about it, I was gonna be playing stuff to show them because it's crazy that y'all really say he didn't stand out. What the hell was y'all watching?
I mean,
Look,
you ain't
again,
Puritans, man. You a Puritan. You
Yeah,
one of those
again-
football purists.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I watched Ohio State football like that. In the games, he might have did some things, but I don't remember any of the 3 Ohio State games that I watched. Because I'm an Alabama guy, so I can tell you all day and back and forth when it comes to that Crimson Tide. But as
Jesus,
far as Ohio State,
Whew.
they my side team. They the mistress. So I don't be checking in as regular as I do with my main thing. I make sure I'm good with my main
So-
thing first. The mistress.
So
she
y'all
gets
can't
the
have an
attention whenever
opinion
she
on
wants
it.
to.
So y'all can't have that opinion if y'all didn't even watch.
What? No.
I said I watched,
that's why I
you
said
didn't
in the
stand out.
games that I watched, it was more so Reese and Downs that stood out to me. Caleb is, so that's why is hearing him be this type of athlete. I know what type of athlete Caleb is, and so it looks like he's even more so an athlete than Caleb. But it just didn't seem like I saw it in the games that I watched. So I watched the Texas game, of course, the Michigan game, and what was the
He look a
one
little
playoff
small
game?
though. He look like a little small guy. Is he too
Who?
small? Caleb Downs. He looks small for the NFL.
He is 5'10". He is under 6
No,
feet.
not Downs. I'm talking about Styles. And when I say small, he look a little skinny. Like he got to bulk up a little bit. Like
He's
he gonna come in.
6'5", 245. That's not
Yeah.
small whatsoever
That's not small
for
in
a
NFL.
middle linebacker.
I
Is
A
he
don't
middle
know.
linebacker?
Is he middle?
Yes, he's a middle. Shit, yeah, he's a middle backer. Hell yeah, he's
Okay.
a middle backer.
Yeah, I think he gonna need to bulk up, man. He might have the Travis Hunter.
Oh my
issues.
God, man.
Yeah, little.
Nah.
What are we
I mean,
talking about?
I ain't 100% qualified, man. Just like this combine, man. Do away with the combine,
Clearly.
man. Do away with the
Insane.
combine. These guys up here with their little shirts and running around their little air controlled environment, man. They ain't. I mean, it's a showcase for what? It ain't in the game. It's a controlled environment. Them credentials will never be
once
in the
again.
NFL game. Never.
Actually, I just literally broke it down how the numbers translate. Yes, it does. Every
Yeah,
drill has a purpose. You may think it's just underwear drills and all that. It's
Yeah.
literally a purpose for every drill they do. The vertical explosion. That's explosion from the ground up. How much force
Yeah.
can you generate and explode? The 10-yard, that's That's how fast you can close the gap. The 40-yard is just your speed. If somebody breaks a big play, you have the speed to catch that person. The bench press, your strength and endurance. How will you get tired in the play? Will you get tired in 5 plays? Will you still have the same strength that you had play 1 and play 20? Everything has a reason. The shuttle drill, that's change of direction at top speed to see how you move and see how you change direction in space. Every drill has a reason.
I mean, it's just so controlled, man. It's still though. It's at the most comfortable peak. And I get they showing the potential of what they can do, but how is that realistic in the third quarter when you getting your ass whooped? And now, can you still make those same moves? Can you still have that breakaway speed, that speed? Can you still do these things that you did in this comfortable environment?
And that's why you put the tape on after you see all that on the combine. You watch the tape first, then you go see them at the combine to see if those combine drills line up with that film. Then after you watch them in the combine drills, then you go back and watch the film like, oh, yeah, damn, all this does line up with this film. That's how it's realistic in real football. You'll see everything translate. And if it doesn't, you just won't get drafted where they thought you were.
Well, I mean, he'll get the draft. So given what you see, and if he stays healthy, do you think he can be an impact player year 1?
Are we still talking Sonny Styles here?
Yeah, Sonny Styles.
100%.
Okay. All right. We'll wait to see on that one. We should wait to see, young man. He was wrong about Travis Hunter. I'm just saying. He was wrong. Travis Hunter.
No, I
sucked.
wasn't.
He sucked.
He got hurt in week 7. So there's no way you can have a full jury.
Terrible. 1 through 6, he was terrible.
I don't
but he
agree
was a
with that at
rookie,
all.
though. He was a rookie. He ain't do nothing.
Exactly. So the jury's still out.
I got a split
You
heart.
can't just say he sucked.
Well, he sucked up to
You
the
can't just
standards.
say he sucked.
To the standards y'all was putting him at. Generational talent. He gonna float from the rafters with angel
Which he
wings and
is.
just do all this great stuff, and he could turn around the Browns single-handedly. No way. No way.
Nobody ever said that. I don't know
You
where you
said
got that part
generational
from.
talent. You said generational
And that's where it
talent.
stopped. I didn't say the wings and floating.
Well,
I
no,
didn't
you
say
ain't say
turn
all
around
that.
the Browns. I said he's
You
going to
did
be
say
one
he
hell
could
of a
turn
player.
around the Browns, though. You did say, one of y'all said he could turn around the Browns.
I didn't
Somebody
say single-handedly. I said he will be a big help in doing that, but never single-handedly. If I say it single-handedly, I think I deserve to get drug tested immediately.
Well, sometimes I think you should get drug tested because you can, especially you put on some cocaine. Coach K takes some Coach K takes. I was like, man, this guy's crazy.
Nobody likes Coach K. Okay, he looks like the Blue Devil himself.
Where's Zen go?
I don't know. I think he quit on us. So now we got to write a demerit for Zen and Rick at the same time.
Right.
Because not only was Zen here, he just walked off the job.
He walked off the job.
You know what? That's a good question.
Yeah, Rick probably watching. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to be on, but I ain't on. I'm in the stands. All right. So now what? We here. Let's talk.
Yeah, now we got to go to your Cavs corner. We just saw the Cavs have a decent week, lost to the Pistons in Detroit on Friday and got revenge on Detroit last night on Tuesday, and also beat the New York Knicks on Sunday. That was Sunday, right? What day was that?
Yeah.
No, that was Saturday.
Was that Saturday or Sunday? I guess swear that was Saturday. Sunday. Hold on. Because I got to know now on the schedule. Man, we've been whooping so much ass, man. We've been doing some things. Because the Cavs.
I wouldn't say ass whooping. If you're talking about the Nets was on Sunday. That's what it was. The Nets was Sunday.
On the Knicks. Your beloved Knicks. We whooped their ass, real to real.
They're not my beloved Knicks at all.
Y'all always talking about how tough they are. They the boogeyman. Ooh. Josh Hart. Ooh. Man, we beat on them boys, man. We beat on them boys.
So is it fair to say that we're beating on them in the regular season, and when they're in the postseason, they flip it around and beat us?
Well, let me
is that
tell
fair
you
to
something.
say?
Let me tell you something why this postseason is going to be different. Because They reconfigured the squad. You know, James Harden is a big pickup. And shout out to DG, man. DG had a decent showing. His debut out there for the Clippers.
Man, don't
Kawhi.
shout to him.
Hey, man, DG, he's one of our own. He loved Cleveland. He wasn't like DeAndre Hunter. He couldn't stand Cleveland. DG loved Cleveland, man. So shout out to DG. Good game.
Gone.
Good
Screw
game.
him.
He is gone. But Harden was a big pickup, so he out there playing good. Look, this is what we about to do. So we just played the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Number 1 seed. The number 2 ranked team in the whole entire NBA, in the Detroit Pistons. We went in there without a lot of people. We had the backup players. We should have won the game. Mobley missed the free throw. Tyson had that foul, and they went into overtime. That foul, he meant to foul dude to send him to the line for 2 instead of 3. The 3-point attempt to tie the game, it went backwards. It went bad. But we walked away from that game with confidence because our backup crew, and you know how I say ponies in stable, well, you got a Clydesdale that ain't in the stable in spite of Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, my birthday twin. So if he ain't in the lineup, normally it's disaster. We played them boys tough. Then last night I was at that game. We went and we whooped them real to real. Now, you be like, oh, well, the score didn't say it was a whooping. No, we beat them real to real. I'll take it without the Clydesdale in the stable. Now, we also rewind to the Knicks. We whooped on the Knicks. Real to real, whooped on them Knicks. It was nothing they can do. We beat up on them bad. We still ain't got all the ponies in the stable. So here we go. Reconfigured the team. Schroeder, Tyson, Tomlin, those guys. I know you don't like Tomlin. He's aggressive. He comes in. He plays hard-nosed defense. He dunks the ball with aggression. He's probably one of the most aggressive guys. Not so much the talent. I said aggression. Aggressive. Him, Ellis. You got even Dean Wade. You don't like Wade, but I like Ellis. I like Schroeder. I like Tyson. I like that bench squad. I like my squad. The starting 5. I like what Jared Allen. I like his mindset. My son put me on to he's doing this new thing that's got him so aggressive even before James Harden. James Harden was out. He still dropped like 27 points. So I like all the mindset going into. I like all the momentum going into the playoffs. We are going to be okay. We just whooped on the number 1, the number 3, and we going to whoop on Boston, the number 2. We going to whoop they behinds too on Sunday. We are ready for the playoffs. We are ready for the playoffs. This is a different squad, a different mentality, and Donovan Mitchell's just cruising. He's just cruising. So if you got arrested Donovan that's just going into the playoffs and he don't have to do everything as y'all said, he cruising. So we going to be good. So I'm gonna leave some meat on the potato, man. What you say, E? Because you Eeyore, man. I want to see how you going to bring this down.
Bruh.
First of all, I'm not Eeyore. I'm just a realist. Everything you just said is present tense, not on what happened before or past and what we haven't proved yet. So everything you're saying applies to the regular season, which we all know the regular season, we've been great in the regular season. Last year, we almost had the best record in the NBA last year. What did that get us? Got us nothing. Got us nothing at all because we still lost in the playoffs where it all matters. And this Jared Allen stuff that you're talking about, you have to understand something. You keep saying he's aggressive. I don't see any aggressiveness. I just see a guy that gets set up by a real point guard now. Jared Allen never really had a real point guard here at all. Darius Garland was not a real point guard. He never was a floor general. Just in these little short games that you've seen James Harden here in Cleveland, he's actually a point guard, floor general, distributing the ball to people in the positions to score the easy basket or set himself up for an easy basket by using the guys that are in place where they really should be in the offense that we're running. Everybody out there that was talking about, oh, I didn't want James Harden, I hope you're eating your words right now. And it's still early. He still hasn't even found his groove with us yet. He's just literally hooping right now. He's playing off of his raw ability, his raw basketball IQ. It's looking good right now. I'm going to preface with that. It's still a regular season. But if it wasn't for him and everybody else setting up Jared Allen. I constantly tell you this all the time. Jared Allen cannot, will not, and will never create his own shot. He can't take anybody off the dribble. We don't give the ball to him in the post and let him work any post moves. He gets his points off of rebounds, putbacks, alley-oops, and setups. If you look at his shooting percentage, he is shooting over 70% from the floor. Not the free throw line, 70% from the floor. So just in that number alone, what does that tell you? That tells you everything he's doing is a layup or a dunk. He's not shooting any jumpers. You don't shoot 70%. The greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry, doesn't even shoot 70% from the floor. And he's the best shooter of all time. So that lets you know that Jared Allen is getting put in position to have these easy buckets for him to get his points. So that's all well and good if we're going on those levels, if we're staying there in that offense. But I'm going to tell you what they're going to do to eliminate that. They're letting him have this in the regular season. They're going to pack the paint in the playoffs. They're going to eliminate Jared Allen because, like I said, he can't create his own shot. They're going to pack the defense in the paint. They're going to take him away. They're going to take Evan Mobley away because Evan Mobley can't create his own shot. When has Evan Mobley ever taken anybody off the dribble consistently and has a go-to move consistently? If he did, he would be a way better player than what he is right now. Evan Mobley's not ready for prime time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you that now. What is his go-to move? What is Evan Mobley's go-to move?
You want to know? I'll tell you because now I'm like,
yeah, that's what I'm asking.
What games are you watching? You got too many TVs, man. I'll say it again, man. You gotta stop watching on all 4 TVs, man. Because look, first of all, Mobley's move.
You still haven't told me a move.
I'm getting ready to break it down. Mobley will hit you with the backup, spin, take the ball down, come up, and he goes to the paint, just like Allen. Just like, but no, we talking Mobley first. Mobley got a jumper. He's developed his three-pointer. He's shooting a better three-pointer. He's got that 15-foot game. He's got a lot of game and a lot of different things. Now, when he tries to go too aggressive, listening to y'all naysayers, then he gets out of control. No, he need to play a smooth game. Don't try to go too fast, because when he do, it's bad. But when he playing that smooth, he like to back you up, hit you with that spin, come back. And he's been candidates for Defensive Player of the Year. The man's been getting blocks. He been out here balling, but it ain't as sexy as y'all want it to be, so y'all want to discredit it altogether. The same with Jared Allen. Jared Allen, before Harden got there, he was out there shooting J's as he can do. He was taking people to the post. Now, I give you, he been getting set up. But
what
that's not all.
Are you watching him shoot?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what you watching, because he can shoot a jumper. He can shoot a 15-foot jumper.
You mean to tell me consistently Jared Allen is a jump shooter?
No. I'm saying when people have sagged off of him,
that's my
point. He is starting to take that jumper. He is starting to go to the paint. And I'm so happy you said they gonna clump in the paint. Do you know we got shooters? Do you know we got the number? We got what? We got in the percentage, we got what, the 2 and 3 best in Jalen Tyson and Money Merrill? Do you not know this? Do you know Donovan Mitchell has made the most 3-pointers in the entire NBA? Do you know this? These are stats. So this is what I'm saying. We got shooters.
Are you talking about shooters this year in the regular season?
I'm talking about this year.
The regular season.
And I'm glad.
This year?
I'm glad you living in the past.
In the
you
regular
didn't come
season.
to the present. We ain't had this team, man. And James Harden can shoot threes. So you could pack the paint if you want to. Ask Detroit last night, because Detroit, you pointed out a good fact with them. They can't shoot no threes, so they can't mess with us. They can't mess with us in the playoffs, because you got to be able to shoot that three. We shoot that three very well. We got some shooters. Okay, and we got other guys. Schroeder can hit the three. Ellis can hit the three. We got 3 shooters, man. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know why you want to discredit my boy so bad, man. Especially Jared, man. Jared been balling, man. You even said he had a great February.
Yeah, and I'm telling you how he came to that great February. It's not him and his aggressiveness. It's everybody setting him up. He doesn't set himself up. He is in the right position because of what they're doing. That's just how basketball works. That's basketball. Jared Allen is not a standout offensive player. No, he does not.
He has been
grab the
seeing
ball
that little
and
guy down
attacks
there,
the basket.
and he has been attacking that basket ever since he got in this new mindset. He ain't waiting for the setup because we wasn't setting him up like that. That's why
How
that's
is
what I'm
he
saying.
not waiting for the setup when he's not the point guard and he doesn't dribble and create his own shot? So he is waiting for the setup because that's the only way he can score.
Because no, it's not. Here's where you got to go and pay attention in the month of February, like you said. When he got in this new mentality, he wasn't waiting for the setup because we don't run plays for Jared Allen. You said it earlier. We don't really post up. We don't run plays. Harden got there and started running plays, but this started before Harden even got there. The man dropped 40 before Harden was even a Cavalier. You know what I mean? So, come on, man. This started before Harden. Now, Harden going to make it sweeter because Harden is, and I will say I eat hat, Harden is a better point guard than Darius. I will give you that. I didn't see it.
No shit.
I eat hat. I eat hat on that. I just knew James Harden as a bucket getter. I'll be the first to admit I didn't realize how good his point guard skills was. The man is throwing passes, angle passes, street ball passes where you bounce it and you put that Spanglish on the ball and it's going right in the pocket. So I give you that. But you got to ease up and relax on Jared Allen because the man is balling, man. He out here and he ain't getting it off setups because James Harden the only one who really setting him up like that. Mobley might give him a dish when he collapsed, but they pick and rolling a lot to the point even Harden came out and was like, I didn't even know this man was that good. I was listening to Coach E.
So you just said they pick and roll with him a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That they're setting him up, B. That's
but I'm
basketball,
saying,
pick and roll. That's
I know. That's not the only play. You saying that's the only way he eating though, E. And that ain't the only way.
Off of rebounds because he's getting 10 rebounds. So he's getting putbacks off of those 10 rebounds. So if you score off of 6, if you score off of 6 rebounds, that's 12 points.
He ain't scoring off of 6 rebounds.
If you catch 4 lobs, that's 8 more points. So that's 20 something right there. Just off of those plays.
He's not going right back up off the rebounds because we a 3-point shooter. We an inside out squad. So we always looking outside a lot of time. We go in, but we kick it out because when they collapse and try to clump on us in the paint, then we got shooters. So we kicking it out. He get the rebound sometimes too much and kick it out. So that's not 100% part of his aggressive side that he's been showing ever since February. Well, it's March now. It's March now, E. Come on, man.
And he's hurt.
So you said this jumper. So how far is this jumper being taken from?
15 feet. Jumper. It's still a jumper. It's lazy.
No, I'm saying 15 feet. 15 feet. So it's outside of the paint.
Man, you know 15 foot. Come on, Zen. You know 15 foot is elbow.
The reason being, B,
free throw.
I ask these questions because I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm a avid Cavs watcher, but yeah.
When have you ever seen him shoot a jumper, Zen? In the times you watch the game,
I just seen it. I seen it every game. Man,
this is the guy, America. Oh yeah, let's get to it.
I was asked.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Those are stats, B. What you was trying to tell me, those are stats. Look at all those highlighted areas.
What game is this?
Blue is highlighted areas. I don't care what game it is. This might be several games. That's where he gets his points. That's my point. That's what I'm telling you. I don't know what game you watch.
Saying not
I don't
solely.
know if you even know basketball, because if you don't see that watching basketball, you just don't watch basketball. Jared Allen is never scoring outside of the paint. He's just not.
Hey, if he take a 15
look
foot,
at the blue area.
Look at some of them shots that's inside of the circle. Them ain't all layups and dunks. You said putbacks and you said dunks. You said lobs and you said putbacks. You see that circle right there inside of the hash?
Look at the blue area, B.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. I'm looking at the blue.
That was the majority of his shots.
That's what I'm saying.
90% of his shots is right there. Over 90%. You're talking about 2 or 3 shots that he may hit, and it might have been a sky hook. Knowing him, it's not a.
No, it's that little push shot.
He doesn't shoot
got
jumpers.
that little push jumper he doing.
That's
it's
not a
like
jumper.
It's like a floater almost.
It's not a jumper.
It's still a floater.
It's
It
not
still
a
ain't a layup, lob, or a dunk. I know basketball
well,
enough
actually,
to know
if
that's
you
not a
wanna get
layup,
technical,
lob,
floaters-
or a dunk.
Floaters are layups. They're not jumpers.
All right, I got to go to Google for this. You could be right. Let's see. A floater. What happens then?
He on mute. He just laughing.
Oh, he laughing. That's a one-handed
floater's not a
shot
jumper.
on the move. I don't know how to characterize it.
That's a layup. That's not a jumper.
It's a one-hand push
jumpers
shot.
with one hand on the move.
It's a one-hand
It's not a
push
jumper.
shot. They say, what is a floater?
That's a floater. That's a layup.
Is it a layup or is it a jumper? It's probably not a jumper, but I can't
It's
say
not a
it's
jumper.
a layup. So you calling it a layup?
It's a layup. You shoot a layup with one hand.
They calling it a hard.
Nobody shoots a layup with 2
runner
hands.
or layup. Okay. But still,
Yes.
if he ain't running,
It's
then
not a
he ain't
jumper.
running. He pushing it with one hand. I'm just saying he ain't
That's
solely
a layup.
he ain't solely eating. Hold on, man. Y'all gonna make me share. Y'all gonna make me share my
You
screen.
just saw the graphic that Zen put up. It's 90% in the paint under the
Zen
basket.
just drew that.
That blue
Zen just
area
drew
was
that.
them. Oh, okay. See,
Zen just did. He did
now-
bingo
now you
doppers
sound
on
like
that,
Trump.
man. He just drew that. I'm
Unbelievable.
watching the game right now against the Blazers where he doing hella push shots. He scored 40 points.
See,
He
now,
going crazy.
now he want to bring up the 140-point game in his life.
Yeah.
Like that's not going to change my opinion because he had 41 time. Ooh, great, awesome.
My man's
Against
averaging.
the Blazers. Yeah,
He's
great job.
averaging over like 25 and 12 or something crazy. He averaging, man. He averaging on a squad with scores. I mean,
In the
you just
paint.
totally gonna
In the
take
paint.
away
Yeah,
in the paint or
see?
not. You totally gonna take
No,
away
because-
his aggression.
Every time you say something, you're helping my argument. You just said he's averaging 20 something with scorers. Nobody's worried about Jared Allen. They want to stop the scorers. That's
Yeah,
why
but
he's
you
always
just
open
literally
for them
said
to dish
that
to
they
him.
gon-
in
You
the
said
paint.
they gonna pack the paint against Jared Allen. You literally said that's the playoff push, but
In the
now you
playoffs,
saying
yes.
they not worried
In the
about him. So
playoffs,
which
yes.
is it? They worried about him to pack the paint. or
Not
they
in the
not
regular
worried about
season,
him?
no.
Well,
Not in the. They're not worried about him in the regular season. They're going to
gonna have
take
a
him
tough
away
time.
in the playoffs.
Pack the paint if you
No, they're
want
not.
to,
That's the
teams,
easiest
because
shit.
we got
I can go out
shooters.
there and stop Jared Allen.
Man,
Break it up.
Jared,
And that has to carry over
Go
to
to
the
your separate
playoffs.
corners.
Jared to go at you, man. Jared to put that fro in your face and start doing that little dunk, and I'll be like, man, down. I'll be like, leave him alone,
It's
Mr.
off.
Allen, man. He's sorry, man.
Y'all
Sorry,
go
man.
break
Evan
it up.
Mobley
Go to
couldn't
your
back
separate
down
the
point
corners,
guard.
man. Go.
You gotta go pack the paint. Yeah, I wish they would pack the paint with all these shooters. We got shooters. All right, man. I'm done, man.
All right.
Done.
I like,
Dr.
man.
Graphic.
Floater
It's
shooters.
unbelievable.
I ain't no doctor, no graphic. Cause I was like,
Look at
let me see. I was like, let me go to
27
and see what
points.
his shot chart to see what his game
What
looking
game
like.
was that? What game was that though?
That one? No, that's for the season. That was for the
for the
51
season.
games this season. That's his shot
What do you
chart.
mean?
Yeah. I ain't saying he just
what else do
solely.
you
I
need to
know
see?
he taking the highest percentage shots, but you said he solely only eating. Like he never takes the jumper, and then he never take people off the dribble. I've
doesn't.
seen him do it. Oh well, he did it, man.
He doesn't.
You know what? Every time now, you know what reward you get. Every time he do it, I'ma text your damn phone. Every time he do, I'ma text your damn phone. Say, E, there it go again, there it go again. I can't wait. Text
Yeah,
your
you
damn
can't.
phone.
Well, we all know, America, that this is not going to be legit because this man just argued for 10 minutes that a floater is a jumper. There we go.
Hey man, it ain't 100 a layup if you're not moving. It's not a running floater. He's doing a push shot, sort of like you cheat on that
Okay.
damn game in your basement, that evil ass game in your basement. You shooting those push shots. So that's not him running.
And
You ain't
so
moving.
once again, you're helping. Once again,
It's a
you're
push
helping
shot.
my argument because you said You said your arms are so long, you're getting so close to the rim.
But that's a push shot. You have to be moving in order for it to be classified as a layup. You have to be
We're
moving.
gonna have to agree to disagree. That's because
He ain't
neither
moving.
one of y'all are gonna convince the other. So you got to go to your corners. You got to go to your corners.
We got 3 hours.
Look,
Now I see why he liked Trump.
Man, he gonna hit the buzzer. Boy, y'all
Yeah.
gang up. That's all right. Light Skin Nation, we back next week, man. We back next
where
week,
was the
man.
gang up? I let
Y'all
you
ganging
roll,
up.
bro.
No, you didn't.
I stood back in the corner.
You went on
I
Photoshop
let
and
go
you doctored
one foot
up.
flat.
You doctored up that graphic on Photoshop. You got off of the view of the camera. He came back with this doctored up graphic, and he was like, "Here you go." I'm like, and I'm asking questions. He ain't answering the questions.
That's
I
why
see what's
I
going
had
on.
to ask the question. I was like, "So what are you considering jumpers?" Because I'm like, majority of this stuff is in the paint. I do see a couple here and there, a couple of spots where it's outside
Yeah,
of
about
it.
12,
I'm
13
like,
feet. About 12, 13 feet. You know what I'm saying?
that's why I was like, is are you saying that's outside of the paint? Because I was like,
Nice
all this
jumper.
work is looking
that's
like
not
it's
a
in the
lob.
paint.
That's not a lob, and it's not a layup. It is a stationary push shot. Because Evan, you have to be moving
What you're
in
talking
order for it to
about-
be classified as a layup.
Okay, so what if you want to say that in imaginary town, but we're talking about 3 shots where the 97% of the other shots are in the paint under the rim. There's no way you can argue that. You just saw it.
It's not 100%.
We'll stay in your make-believe land if that's what you want.
You said the only
No,
way
it's
he
not.
get it, it's not 100%. The only way means that's 100%. Come on, E.
Folks, y'all done beat. Hey,
If we gotta
I
go
see it
there.
over there, man. That horse is dead than a mug, boy. Y'all done beat the life out of it, man. It's okay, man.
That was
it's
E.
okay.
That was Evan.
Got some more caps for his ass if he want to lay there. You better get him out of here, DOT.
But
Take him on the
yes,
side of the road.
I hear that sign. I heard that sign a while ago, man. You know what that means. Good pie, good pie. We working some of this other stuff out. So next week, I'm following in my brother Ricky Perez. He said sometimes you just got to jump out there. But
Right. We need you, Rick, man. So they ganging up trying to jump me. That's all right. I represent it. Whoop they ass still. Come on, Rick. We need you. Light Skin Nation.
Whatever, man. But good pie, good pie. Hey, Coach E.
Yes, jump shooting's in.
For real. He was like, it's a push shot. I was like, man, I
Not a
guess
layup.
by technically the definition. I was like, all right, man.
You gotta be moving. We gotta take a poll on this, man. You gotta be moving. Hey, y'all help me out or help E out, because I think I'm right. You gotta be moving for it to be a layup.
I don't need no help. Y'all help him. I don't need help.
Hey, man, you got a post-game word for the people.
Of course, then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, gather around, take a knee. All eyes on me. Today's word is, and this is perfect for the discussion that we just had. How do you take losses? How do you take losses? Do you just sit there and wallow in the fact that you just lost? Or are you ready to take it on the chin and continue to lift your head up and fight even harder? How do you take losses? Do you sit there and quit after you lose just because you didn't like that feeling? Or do you use that feeling as fuel to help you go harder for that next opportunity and that next chance? How do you take losses? I'm going to need y'all to take losses the right way. Use it for fuel. Use it as a learning experience. Use it as just experience overall. At least you had something that you can go back and say that you tried and you did to the best of your ability and it just didn't work that one time. But go back and do it again and do it better. Tweak whatever you need to tweak, but don't just take your losses on the chin and sit down and quit. That is not how you take losses. So ask yourself, look in the mirror. How do you take losses?
All right, let's go.
Win on 3, win on me. 1, 2, 3. Win. It sounds so sweet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that sounded really weird, but I want to thank you for listening and watching another episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons. We were live on YouTube today, extra live. You know, I don't know where that wind came from. Never heard that ever in my life.
Who was those people?
We're going to let it slide. We're going to act like we didn't hear that. We're going to play it like usual because I'm going to teach y'all how to take a loss because I just took one right there. Wasn't ready for that one. But with all that being said, see you next week.
Oh man. Woo.
Thank you for tuning in to Game for All Seasons with Coach E. Remember to hit the like or subscribe button on Coach E's YouTube channel. To listen on the go, download wherever you get your podcasts. Also, make sure to follow Coach E on Instagram, X, and TikTok at BigF216. Contact us at www.perfecttimefitness.com for one-on-one or group training sessions. Our theme music provided by Mr. Taboo Timmons on SoundCloud at Mr. Taboo Timmons. Once again, thanks for listening and see you next week.